Hey, everybody, welcome to The Dose. My name is Brian. A little cliche for you. A cliche to describe other cliches. You know, you can become a multimillionaire on the cliches that you knew when you were younger, right? If you can't say anything nice, then don't say anything at all, right? Your parents used to tell you these things, all of these cliches, right, that we have lodged in our brain, right, in bold and emblazed in our, branded in our brains, right, from youth. But there's two cliches specifically as they apply to success that had me a little bit baffled for a lot of years. And the first was that you hear that the secret to the successful is perseverance. Never quit, never give up, right? So never give up, never quit, right? Just keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it, and eventually you'll break through, right? We've all heard that. But then we've heard the same successful people say that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. So which one is it? Right? Which one is it? Is it perseverance, keep going, do it over and over again? Or is it don't be stupid and beat your head against the same wall and keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result? Which is it? And I'm going to clear it up for you right now. Perseverance truly is the secret of the uber successful. The ability to maintain their vision and the ability to see the end result, the ends, in spite of the means. In other words, in spite of the struggle, in spite of the circumstances, in spite of all those things, the end is always in mind for the uber successful. They start with the end in mind. They say, if this is the end result that I want, what things would I have to do to get there? And then they just start doing those things. You see? So perseverance, the willingness to work through the challenges, through the struggles, all those things is required. It is a characteristic of the uber successful. So does that mean that we can take the definition of insanity cliche and throw it out the window? What do you think? No. Because it applies equally. Now you're going, Brian, you're killing me with this, right? Because you said that they conflict, that they did not conflict. What's the deal? The answer, guys, is the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. So, for example, if your ultimate goal was to become physically fit, but you were eating a certain way and you weren't losing any weight, perseverance would say continue to try to lose weight, but only an insane person would keep trying the same way if it wasn't working. Did you get that? You see, perseverance says, I'm never going to quit trying to reach my fitness goal. But because the definition of insanity says if you do the same thing over and over again expecting a different result, you're crazy. I'm not going to be crazy and just keep doing the same thing over and over again if I'm not getting results. I'm going to adapt. I'm going to change. I'm going to overcome. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try something different. I'm going to do whatever it takes because I am going to persevere to achieve my goal. But I'm going to try as many different ways to get there as I need to. And that's the secret of the successful. They don't lock themselves into one idea or one way or one philosophy or one company or one product or one pathway. You've heard the cliche multiple streams of income, right? You've got to have multiple streams of income. This is what successful people do. So, you know, I have folks in the network marketing industry are like, no, one company, you stay at one company for 10 years and you'll get to the top. Maybe, but maybe not. And I would attest, if you've been in the same company for 3 or 4 or 5 years and you're not really making any progress, you probably ought to try something different. I know there's folks in the network marketing industry right now are going, Brian, don't say this. But it's true. I moved companies. I changed companies just a year and a half ago. And I'm having 10 times the success now that I was having before. I needed the change of scenery. And frankly, this compensation plan, this environment, this leadership, this training system works better for me. It just fits me better. There's nothing wrong with the company I was with. This one just fits me better, works better for me. I needed the change. And I could still be beating my head against that same wall now, a year and a half later, but I'm not, you see, because I was persevering for my goal. I was persevering for my ultimate end, which is, financial freedom and helping thousands of people achieve their dreams and getting the word out and being a speaker and a teacher and a motivator and a coach and all those things. But I was sold out to those things. I wasn't sold out to a company. I was sold out to the end. I was sold out to the goal, not to one kind of service or one type of company. Is this making sense? And the same thing is true with your health and wellness goals. If you're like, I'm sold out to P90X, but P90X isn't giving you the results you want, you might want to try Insanity. But make sure you stay sold out to your fitness, to you, to your family, to your vision, and never quit, no matter how many different things you got to try. And that's the dose. Make it a great life.